Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions.
50K for a date will never be enough. I am so sorry, sir. I'm for sure gonna say, but you know what? I'm not even gonna give you the opportunity because I don't even want to date nobody else. I don't want to date nobody. Okay? Ever. Again.
If she oils her buckshots, it's a little easier on the neck. That's all I want.
Again. Sham!
Saying, you know, there's a couple of horse stables missing the tail.
Sham, you set me up for failure. My ponytail came off. Come fix the pony. The whole thing. Oh, maybe I should just wear a cute little bun. And you can see all my black hair in there. This is how it was in London, y'all. That's exactly what happened. Y'all seen that little ponytail I had when I was on the train? Hey, Cassie. Did y'all see that?
Hey, man, that's some funny shit. That is some funny shit right there, bro. That might be God's way of telling you to pipe down and chill because $50,000 not being enough for a date. Are you crazy? And then they just showed us that, come on, you ain't worth no 50 bands, baby. Yeah, man, and I'm going to go ahead on and tell her just like this. Matter of fact, I'm going to let Martin Lawrence tell her.
Need you to do what you do.
What?
Run men away.
Am I the asshole for not giving my husband my escape money when I saw that we were financially struggling? I'm a 34-year-old female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, who's a 37-year-old male, and I'm curious about if I am the asshole here or not.
Me personally, this is a general rule of thumb. Whenever I ask myself, am I an asshole for something? I was.
So me and my husband have been together for 8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day escape fund if worse came to worse. My husband has never showed any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset, but the way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. When me and my husband, I really don't like that. When my husband and I got together, we agreed I would be a stay-at-home wife. We are both child-free, so that was never a concern. My husband made a comfortable mid-six-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago. He was injured at work in a near-fatal accident. Between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost that ate up nearly all of our savings, I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed, as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. Here is where I might be the asshole.
Yeah, the way this story going, it definitely ain't no might be nothing. You an asshole.
I do all of the expense management and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from $750 a month to just $200 a month. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option, as I had spent many years making our house a home and offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular occurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it. I broke down and revealed my money to him.
My money.
Which now sits at about $47,000. After I told him all this, he just broke down sobbing. His point of view is that I treated him like a predator. What? And hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said, I heard him on every possible level, but my mom says this is exactly what the money is for. and should bail now.
I fucking hate them.
That's messed up.
I hate all of them. Anyone like that, I dislike you. I despise you. You shouldn't be married.
I think it was selfish. I think that's extremely selfish.
Very selfish.
Okay, go ahead.
She keeps saying my escape, my money,
Yeah.
my. It sounds like she's getting terrible information from her mother, who probably went through something with her ex or in her past. And she's already said that he wasn't abusive or he wasn't dangerous. So
That was never a marriage
Can I
based
play
off
devil's advocate
No,
real
you
quick
can't.
before we start getting on the same page on the couch?
No,
My
there's no need to play devil's
okay,
advocate.
well, my only statement in playing devil's advocate is I think that her mom gave her that advice because her husband insisted that she was a stay-at-home wife, which means she would have, I mean, her money would have come from him, his money, her money, or whatever. But in the case that they got divorced, I don't know what their divorce agreement or if she signed a prenup or anything like that. I don't know. But I think that was just advice so that she'd have something for herself. Because
Which
you
is
can't just like
understandable,
be
too.
at home twiddling your fingers,
Absolutely.
just being like, okay, well, I can only get money if he gets money.
I just got down.
And if he's not getting money, then I don't have shit to do.
Well, 6 out of the 8 years that they were together, he was making mid 6 figures.
Right.
Dog, at the same time, I can't even feel sorry for this nigga, dog. Some men put themselves in situations like that, bro. Real talk, man. You got a lease for a wife, bro, and you proud of that. It's like, I'm gonna go bust my ass for this woman who serves you at no point or time. She's valueless, if that's even a word, bro. God damn, dog. Bro, that happy wife, happy life shit is, man. Y'all better chill with that, bro.
Okay, now.
Why did you agree to do this job?
Can you chill a little bit for me?
Yeah.
You will? Why are you going so hard?
Check up, man. Check up. Check up.
This is not.
Nah, check up, man.
Said, bro, I'm not the smartest man, and I ain't the brightest man. I might be a couple of fries short of a Happy Meal, but man, they look like they subscribe to Islam. And I thought in Islam, you can have a second wife just as long as you can afford it. See, the problem is you didn't let your woman get these American ideologies in her, and she's going off script, man. Stand on business, dog. I want a second wife, goddammit. That's what you do.
You know what you did, Shay?
Boy, if you don't get
Oh, oh my God.
Tuh. Man, although I don't, want my daughter of mine putting this type of content on the internet, man, women like this do have a special place in society, bro. Some niggas do got it better than others, bro.
emotional, damn.
Yo, I hate to get explicit on this channel. On Pookie Will, I'm gonna cut up over there. Real talk. Well, Pookie Will gonna cut up. That is not me. I don't claim that nigga. But a lot of women be about to do that, but they be thinking they finna pee. I gotta pee. Nah, it ain't, girl. Let it go.
I never go out with that intent. Like I see dudes go up like, yo, I gotta get some pussy. And I'm like, yo, how y'all niggas outside this horny right now? Like,
well, I'm saying, what if she throw it to you immediately though? You still be chilling?
Even now I'm just like, yo, ma, like
Slow
I'm
down?
not,
You
I'm
telling
not
her
that
to slow
guy.
down?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I pop my shit. I'm like, yo, ma, I'm
Yeah.
not that. Who you think? I'm not no pop or shit.
Slut?
Yeah, I'm not, no real talk. I get that off. That's gangster. I get that off. I be like, yo, who you think you talking to?
That's
Like,
fucking hilarious.
you think you can just meet me right now? Just go. I'm gonna just put the
What am
pipe
I,
in
hoe?
you? Yeah, like I'm
I was like,
yeah,
flip the
one-
script.
You have to.
Hands off of
You
me.
have to. But you know what's crazy? That turns them on even more.
It kind of do though, yeah. Little
When
bit
they be
of
like,
resist.
"Oh, you think that?" Like, no nigga ever turn. I ain't just no nigga.
Yeah, and now the ass coming at you 90 miles per hour the next day.
Crazy.
It's kind of playing games.
It's crazy.
First and foremost, if you've been watching the channel, you already know I'm a sex symbol. Women gonna throw it at me. But listen, dog, even still, you got something, don't you? Why you want to give it to me so bad? You got that wild magnolia. You got the gift that keep on giving, don't you? You want me to be your next victim. Nah, I'm straight on that. Dog, the aggression, I ain't with all that, bro.
I'll be gone by the time they get here.
No, please.
No, say that easy, don't.
What's your name, my friend?
Yeah.
It's an evil world we live in.
Who you supposed to be? MacGyver? Hey. I'll be back.
Say, bro, y'all know how all black people aren't criminals, thugs, fatherless, and all that kind of good stuff? It's crazy, right? If I come across, let's say, a white person, immediately they think of that person we just saw. They don't think of the hard-working person that goes to job, come home, take care of his kids, none of that shit. Nah, they immediately, not all y'all, but I'm just saying a lot of people, you know, it's stereotypes and shit. They think of the worst, bro. Goddamn, why I can't be, you know, Robert Smith? Why I can't be him? Why I gotta be Pookie?
Unpopular opinion. Our fathers, grandfathers, uncles, they were not better providers than men are today. They just lived in a time where life was a lot easier. And I'm gonna break this down because I hate to see people comparing the two without giving context. So for context, in 1990, the average mortgage payment in America was $650. Today, the average monthly mortgage payment is $2,500. That's almost a 4x. The average rent price in America in 1990, it was $370. The average rent price today is $2,000. That's a 5x. The average home price in 1990 was $120,000. The average home price today is $420,000. That's 3.5 times more.
I'm a cat.
The average car payment with insurance in 1990 was $230. The average car payment with insurance today is $730. That's a 3x. Meanwhile, the average income in 1990 was $30,000. Today, the average income is $55,000. That's not even a 2x. It hasn't even the average income hasn't even doubled, and that's in 35 years. In 1990, on average, people were paid $2,500 a month. Today, the average person gets around $4,200 a month. So once again, that number hasn't even doubled. The average minimum wage in 1990 was $4. The average minimum wage today is $7.25.
Jeez!
Once again, it hasn't doubled. So comparing somebody today to somebody in the past is like comparing to someone playing a video game on Hall of Fame to somebody that's playing the game on easy mode with the sliders up. So there's really no comparison, but people, they really lack understanding of this basic thing. And I know a lot of people, they gonna say, well, they just need to leave their jobs, find better jobs, and make more money. And I agree with that largely. I do think people need to up their skill sets so they could be better and bigger earners. At the same time, people say those things without understanding how the economy and how ecosystems work.
Times are different from when you and I was out here.
These jobs that people down talk and consider low wages, these jobs are what makes the country go round. How you get your food, the clothes that's on your back, the building you live in, the people that's teaching your kids, the cars we drive in. All these things are ran and functioned by people that don't make a lot of money. So if these people quit and left these careers and chase to make more money, the whole economy in the world would shut down immediately. So we need people in these positions and career fields, which is why it never makes sense to me when I see people down talk people that actually do these jobs. They make the world go round. So again, you can't compare somebody like that to your father, grandfather, or uncle that was living in the past. But also, and this is probably the biggest point, and if you're going to compare people from the past to today, this should be the point that y'all bring up. It's that people understood where they were in life and where they were on the social, economic ladder, and they desired and wanted things that were according to where they were in life. Meaning back in the day, you didn't see people who were teachers, factory workers, telemarketers, with Louis Vuitton bags, going to Turks and Caicos, driving BMWs. You didn't see people like that with those things, and nor did they want them, because they understood where they were economically. And there wasn't any social media back then, so they didn't care to impress people. They understood those things were for the rich and wealthy.
I'm a big player.
And nowadays, you have people who don't even make $60,000, $70,000 annually that want and desire and need to have all these things. And men who aren't making enough feel like they need to get them or they aren't providing properly. So you have this weird dichotomy and everything is off balance simply because people are not putting things into context. And this isn't me making excuses for people, because I know oftentimes people will hear something like this and they'll say, oh, you're just making excuses for people. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just putting things in their proper context, because I know this is social media and everybody loves sensationalism. But that's just childish, and what's the point of having a real adult conversation if you're not going to put things into their proper context? So at the end of the day, what I am saying though is give people grace. Stop expecting people to have things overnight. Stop comparing people to other people. Be willing to build with someone.
Come on now, dog.
Because if you're not willing to do those things, you're going to stay in a state of struggle. Because you're expecting things that just aren't reality when it comes to the majority.
Hey man, I'ma keep it real with dude. I don't know dude, but I see what he tried to do. But man, life wasn't easy in those 90s, 80s, 70s for niggas. He might be talking about white men. I don't know if he's talking about white men, but for black folks, bro, life always been hard, man. Real talk. I talk to old heads all the time. Niggas that got houses, nice cars. Now, man, they describe living in the 90s and the 80s. And shit was rough, bro. Real talk, man. How many of us really grew up like that? Come on now. We ain't had bread like that, dog. Niggas, nah. I think it's what and what. You see what I'm saying? The problem is women want way more today than they did then, though. I'm gonna say that much. That's for damn sure.
I cannot stand when a woman is single and pregnant and she announces it online. There is no sign of the baby daddy. You're a grown-ass woman alone in your maternity pictures. You can't even show who the man is.
Come on, man.
Because most of the time the man is not even your goddamn man. And then here go everybody in the comments. Congratulations! Congratulations? For what? Why do we have these young girls and these women get pregnant in these terrible situations, and instead what we do is we celebrate with baby showers and gender reveals? And the reason why they make these baby showers such these huge deals is because there is no wedding. The baby shower has become the new substitute.
What kind of shit is that?
For a wedding. How are we going to get these girls to understand there's a consequence for their actions when we're throwing them a goddamn party? So many women are victims to their own stupidity.
Yeah, man, you know, a few years back, dog, I seen one of my ex-co-workers, dog. She was so happy that her 18-year-old daughter was pregnant, bro. And they was talking about planning a baby shower and all that kind of stuff. So some months went by. You think you saw a parent at a daddy anywhere around? Hell no, bro. To this day, I don't think they ever posted a picture of that baby daddy. The kid damn near 7, 8 now. It's sad, bro.